Hi, thank you so much for joining me today. This is Jenny Oya with Nuggets and Things. We want to share a little bit with you today. First, howdy. It's been a minute, right? I want to share with you about, you know, uh, apologies. You know, sometimes, you get those apologies. People get them sometimes with flowers, letters. Now we do texts, right? We text people an apology. Well, let's talk about an apology first of all. You apologize because of the fact that you sincerely regret what you did. You know, I regret what I did. I take responsibility for what I did, and now I'm apologizing too. You know, and when you really apologize for it, when it's at heart, honey, the chances of you repeating that should be slim, right? Anyway, somebody steps on your toe, honey, and you holler ow. That's a look. You holler out to let them know. See, you don't hold it in now because they don't know they stepped on it most of the time. But when you holler, that pain that you just gave is to let them know it's an alert. You just alarmed them. What happened? You stepped on my toe. Oh, I am. I'm not gonna say I'm sorry, right? Because sometimes saying you're sorry, it could have another meaning to it. I apologize. I apologize for stepping on your toe because I didn't mean to cause you any pain. I like that song. Didn't mean to cause you any pain. You know, like that. And when it's sincere, you know what they do? They mark it. They make sure the next time they walk by your foot, they're looking for your toe to make sure they can avoid that. Because they don't want to cause you the pain they saw in your eyes, what they felt, when you said that to them. Because if someone cares about you, like they say they do, right? They say they care about you, honey. They're not going to try to hurt you, not purposely anyway. So now, next day comes, bam, you back on that toe again. Something was wrong with that apology. Something most times it wasn't sincere. It was just the thought of knowing that you were expecting it. When someone does something that they know they're off on, they know you're expecting them, to apologize. To apologize just means, let me go ahead and say I'm sorry because I don't want, whatever. Right. But the intent was not really the fact that I felt like I owed you that or that you deserve that just because I caused you some pain. Well, mark it. Just mark it, honey. You know, because when you do something to someone, an accident, you know, you sleeping with your partner, right? They turn over, elbow you in a chin. They didn't know they did it. Now, some of y'all will wait until the morning, let them know that they elbowed you. Some of y'all, maybe like me, bop them back and say, hey, hey, you hit me in my chin. Let me tell you the response. The response is gonna be that, oh, what's wrong? You hit me in my chin. Babe, I'm sorry. I didn't mean, come here. You all right? You okay? Mm, I wouldn't do anything to hurt you. I am so sorry. You know, babe, come here. You okay? Come on. God, I feel bad. Man, now you make me feel bad. I really didn't mean to do that. I was asleep. I know you were asleep, but it hurt, and I wanted you to feel me coming back because that hurt, and I just want to wake you up for a tick. But yeah, but the apology, honey, immediately comes, and then the way the apology comes, you feel the sincerity. It's heartfelt, right? Because they're coming from a place, of sincere re- regret, right? And pain. They felt your pain. When you said you had pain, they looked at your grimace of the face. They saw how it hurt you. Guess what they did? Now they feeling that pain. Oh man. And to wake up in the morning, baby, you okay? Yeah, I'm all right. You sure? Let me see. God knows I feel bad. You all right though? I'm okay. I'm okay. And I'm good. I feel bad about that. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. And if now I'm gonna see such a they make arrangements to try to make sure they avoid doing that again. That's a sincere apology, honey. You know, pay attention to the apology. It'll tell you a whole lot about the person. You know, you tell somebody that they hurt you, and they say, "Well, what do you mean? You know, I didn't like the fact, you closed the door in my face when I was going inside the restaurant. You just closed the door in my face. You didn't wait for me to come in. Oh, you take everything personal. Just come on here." So now they ignoring the fact of what you felt because they didn't feel it. Then what you felt is irrelevant. Now, if you didn't pick that up, honey, you're a slow leak, honey. Because what they're telling you is what you feel means, little to nothing. And it also means because they didn't feel that what you were talking about was, relevant, mattered, the chance of them doing it again is going to be really quick because they didn't see what you see, they didn't feel what you feel, and they think what you're saying, didn't have no merit to it. Oh my goodness, honey. Right? When you do something to somebody, sometimes you do something to somebody you don't know because they have an awesome way of masking that pain, which I understand it, but it's not fair to the other person. If you don't let the other person know what they did, then the chance of them doing it again is probably high because they don't realize that offended you, hurt you, or caused you some kind of pain. I had a friend of mine say that somebody said that they did something to them. And they said, "What did I do? Tell me what I did. Because if you don't tell me what I did, I would probably do it again because I don't know." Right? And they're sincere. They don't know because something that you might practice all the time of doing or saying, certain words you say to people, it's fine with some people. But some people say, "Hey, no, that's offensive to me for you to say that to me, to call me that, to view me as so." Right? And when you put people on notice that that is offensive or that hurt, and they apologize for that, mark that, and you don't hear that, see that, or feel that again, that's somebody who's genuinely, apologetic. But somebody you done told that now and they keep repeating the same thing, you know, they ain't got no hearing problem. They got a pride ego problem. They just feel as though, they are past being reprimanded. And now, if that turns you on, honey, you hold on to them. Don't you let them go, honey, because they like hurting your feelings, saying what they want, doing what they want, and not caring less about how you feel about it. If that turns you on, honey, you've been applauded. But now, for those of y'all that, you want to learn some lessons, honey, this another free one for you. This is free. You know, an apology demands a change. When you apologize to someone, that means you've also changed what you just did. You will not fight that way again, right? When you apologize, that is not to be repeated because you realize the pain that you gave, that's the kind of pain you don't want to have to your person that you say you care about. I love my mother. I love my sister. I love my friend, my coworker, whoever, my partner. I don't want to hurt them the way I hurt them. What I said to them hurt. That will never come out my mouth again. It will not be an action I will cause again, right? You do something and that person lets you know verbally, whatever, that was offensive and it hurt, immediately you go into the apologetic mode unless you don't think they deserve it. You owe it to them or you too big to apologize to somebody. And people who are too proudful and too big to apologize are people who carry red flags, honey. Those are red flags. And I avoid them at all costs. Because a red flag, honey, is just what it is, a red flag. Somebody flag you, honey, on the computer, they have flagged you. Some people say they're blackballed, but you've been flagged. That means every time your name come up, they pay close attention to it. because there's a mark, Bob. And when you've been marked, honey, you move different. And when you mark somebody, you should be moving different because they've been marked. You said, I'm going to take more notice to that person because they done this. And I want to see if that's a pattern. Is that going to be a repeated behavior? Because the pain that I got the first time, I don't want to receive that the second time. Like people who are abusers, physical abusers. They hit you the first time, bust your lip, pop your eyeball, whatever it is, right? And then they look at you the next day, talk about, hey, baby, I'm sorry, and then they say this. This is a kicker. They don't. I hate when you make me. I hate when you make me mad and make me do that. That wasn't an apology, honey. They're now excusing their behavior and blaming it on you. That person has a problem with their hands, and we'll use them again because they don't think that their actions was caused by themselves. It was caused by somebody else doing something, and it caused them to react this way. And if you can't have an intelligent conversation or a conversation with somebody you upset with without using your hands, mark them. Mark them, honey. Because 9 times out of 10, if they strike once, they will strike twice. And if you keep on, they'll be striking the rest of your life because they don't see anything wrong with it. It's their behavior, it's their pattern, it's their lifestyle, it's the way they move. You know, Male or female. Because you got women do the same thing, honey. You know, I know men, honey, they catch it from their women. You know, so, but I'm saying to you this, and I'm gonna pull out of here. When someone apologizes to you, that apology came with much weight, and it should. The weight is they meant what they said, and they will avoid having you in that position again, male or female. Because women, you know, apologize to men like you expect men to apologize to you. Sometimes, you could be sassy with your mouth. You could just do something, just off. And he says to you, and baby, I don't like when you do that. No, I don't like when you wear that when you go to whatever it is. That's the conversation y'all need to have. But now, if he tells you he don't like something that you wear, and you feel quite comfortable with what you got on, and so you're gonna wear it again. They don't need you apologizing to him now. Don't apologize for wearing it because you know you're gonna wear it again, and you don't see anything wrong with it. So don't apologize. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. And no, you're gonna put it back on. Don't apologize. You know, Baby, let's talk about this outfit. Because apparently, that's somebody's outfit. I love it. That's the reason why I brought it. And then you tell me why, what you feeling. And let me see whether we can compromise on it or whether I even change my view on it. Maybe I will change the way I wear it. Let's talk about it. But now for me to apologize to you for this outfit that I wear that I think is quite becoming on me, well, that's a different thing. I mean, there's no sense in apologizing for something that you don't believe you done wrong. Why would you apologize for it? Because if you don't think you've done anything wrong and you apologize, you just did it just to appease them. Because in your heart and your mind, you're going to do it again. You know, Male, female, don't matter. You know, don't go apologize to nobody and you don't mean it. Because an apology should come from the heart. And it should come with the intent that this apology that I'm giving you today for this here, that's apology that I have now marked that I shouldn't have to do this again because I'm going to make sure that I'm not going to hit this area that I know means a lot to you and has hurt you so. Uh, you know, that's just, nuggets from, Jenny, yeah, that's just nuggets from me, honey. Run your life the way you run your life, honey. Do the things you want to do. But I just, my little pet peeve. Don't don't tell me you're sorry or don't apologize to me when you know you darn tootin' you're gonna do the exact same thing again the first chance you get because you really don't see anything wrong with it. And you don't think you really owe anybody an apology. And you really believe that, I should get over it or you should get over it, whatever. You know what I mean? Just get over that. Let's go past that. Let's go and have dinner. Well, Jenny, oh yeah, with nuggets and things. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have had the pleasure of finally get back outside again, and I love it. I love it. Just to be back out in the elements. I have missed it so. Anyway, this is your girl, Jenny Oya, telling you to have a pleasant day. Let your light forever shine. Be awesome in everything that you do. Don't let anyone make you believe that you're less than who you are. And make sure that your smile is genuine. You're true to yourself. And if there's somebody that you have offended, you have, done something to, that you rightfully owe them an apology. Drop your pride and apologize from the heart, honey. Don't go just saying something just because, well, I guess I'm going to tell them I'm sorry. No, don't do it like that because it won't be welcomed and received because of the way you gave it. Love you much. You have a fantastic day and you be everything you're supposed to be. Things are looking up for you. Thank you.